With May coming to an end, we have June, which is filled with plenty of events and things to do in Pokemon. Today, we are going to be covering everything going on in June, from events to raids to spawns, and I'm also going to be covering the different events in different regions for Pokemon GO Fest, so make sure to stay tuned and watch this video to the end so you don't miss any important details. Starting off, we have Pokemon GO Fest in Osaka. This event is going to be from May 29th to June 1st, and this is an exclusive in-person Pokemon Go event. Some of the new things that are coming into Pokemon with this event is Volcanion. For the first time in Pokemon Go, trainers will be able to encounter the exclusive Steam Pokemon. This Pokemon is a fire and water type, which is a really cool dual type Pokemon, and players will be able to encounter this Pokemon via a special research. Now, this Pokemon can only be encountered once, so even if you go to all of the Pokemon Go Fest events, you will only get one Volcanion, and I believe the rest will just be candies. With this event, we actually have two new shiny debuts, which is going to be Frigibax and Shiny Carbink. So if you're a shiny hunter like me, it is definitely going to be cool to get your hands on them. Now for raids, we have Zacian and Zamazenta. These are going to be the Hero of Many Battles versions, with the ticket holders having the first shot at getting those different forms. Now there's also going to be 4 different habitats, each spawning a different set of Pokemon and rotating throughout the day. The first habitat being Calm Tea House, which is going to spawn Chansey, Snorlax, Marill, Corsola, Chimchio, Munna, Furfrou, Swirlix, Cutiefly, Morlul, Kamala, Jangmo-o, and Hatena. Some trainers might even get lucky and encounter a Drampa, and all of those Pokemon are going to be able to be shiny except for Hatena. The next habitat is going to be Carnival Grounds, which is going to include Heracross, Teddiezora, Scraggy, Solstice, Vanillite, Female Frillish, Male Frillish, Elgyem, Dewpider, Chodomaru, Citotl, Frigibax, and Slugma, with lucky people being able to find a Turtonator, and all of those Pokemon are going to be able to be shiny. The next habitat is going to be Noble Fields, which is going to include Galarian Farfetch, Dunsparce, Timber, Carablast, Shelmet, Honard, Flabebe, which is going to be the White Flower, Skiddo, Fomantis, Squovit, Wooloo, Phalanx, and Smoliv. And some trainers might even encounter a Druddigon, and all of those Pokemon will be able to be shiny. The final habitat for this in-person event is going to be Sunken Treasure, which is going to include Totodile, Corphish, Finneon, Basculin in blue and red stripe forms, Inkay, Binacle, Skrelp, Clauncher, Carbink, Wimpod, Sandygast, and Wiglet. And every single one of those are going to be able to be shiny except for Wiglet, with a small chance of trainers catching Rockruff. Next up, we have Unknown Spawns, which some trainers might even encounter. These are going to be the unknowns that you can find, as well as 4 different Spindas, which all have different patterns. There's going to be a Carnival Ground Spinda, a Sunken Treasure Spinda, Noble Field Spinda, and a Calming Tea House Spinda, and all 4 of them can be shiny. There will also be Hawlucha, which is usually only found in Mexico and areas near the Mexico-United States border. Will make a special appearance in each habitat in all in-person Pokemon Go Fest events, as well as Fan Rotom appearing in Go Snapshots during all in-person Pokemon Go events. Trainers can get up to 3 Go Snapshot surprises each day, so make sure to look out for those and take your snapshots. There will be special event field research tasks and special collection challenges, with all people attending having the following benefits showed on screen, and all ticket holders having these extra benefits. Next up, we have the Serene Retreat event going from May 30th 10 a.m. to Tuesday June 3rd at 8 p.m. These are going to be some of the wild encounters that you can expect, and these are going to be the 2-kilometer egg hatches, with Gigantamax Rillaboom coming at May 31st 6 a.m. to Sunday June 1st 9 p.m. This event will also have themed collection challenges to receive rewards, as well as half egg hatch distance, 1.5 times hatch XP. The max particle collection limit is going to be increased to 1600, 8 times max particles from power spots, increased chances to hatch shiny Munna and encounter shiny Munna and research task rewards, and increased chance to encounter shiny Morlul in the wild and in research task rewards. Trainers with a ticket will also receive the following bonus, which will be 1.5 times hatch Stardust. These are going to be the encounters that you can get from the following event-themed field research tasks, and you can also spend $2 to get encounters with Munna, Morlul, and 2 super incubators. Next up, from June 6th to 8th, we're going to have Pokemon Go Fest Jersey City, which will also have Volcanion in the special research for trainers that buy the pass, as well as the 2 new shinies, Shiny Frigibax and Shiny Carbink, and Zacian and Zamzenta, hero of many battles. They will also be in 5-star raids with the 4 habitats. The first one being Mechanical Marvels, which will spawn Meowth, Hoppip, Chimchio, Beldum, Ferroseed, Clink, Galarian Stunkfish, Golett, Heatmore, Durant, Jangmo-O, Falinks, and Tadbulb, Bombardier if you're lucky, and all of those can be shiny except for Tadbulb. The rest of the 3 habitats are going to be the same as Osaka, so I won't waste your time and I'll put those 3 on the screen in case if you forgot. And there will also be the same exact unknown spawns, as well as the same Spindas, snapshot benefits, and you will receive the following boosts in both Jersey City and New York City, with the ticket holders having the following boosts. Saturday, June 7th at 10 a.m. to Wednesday, June 11th, 8 p.m. We will have the Instrumental Wonders event with Meowth, Hoppip, Ferroseed, Galarian Stunkfish, Golett, and Tadbulb spawning. You can also find Chimchio, Beldum, and Falinks, with all of those except for Tadbulb able to be shiny. 1-star raids are going to include Meowth, Beldum, and Ferroseed, all of them being able to be shiny, while the 3-star raids are going to include Galarian Stunkfish and Falinks. Both of those can be shiny. And Saturday, June 7th, 6 a.m. to Sunday, June 8th at 9 p.m. we will have Gigantamax Cinderace in max battles. And during this event, there will be themed collection challenges for rewards and encounters. And the bonuses that you are going to receive from Saturday, June 7th at 10 a.m. to Wednesday, June 11th at 8 p.m. are going to be additional 5,000 XP awarded for successful raids. The max particle collection limit is going to be increased to 1,600. There's going to be 8 times max particles from the power spots, an increased chance to encounter shiny Ferroseed and shiny Falinks, as well as the ticket holders will also be able to get 2 times raid stardust for the duration of the event. There will also be field research tasks that are going to include Meowth, Chimchio, Ferroseed, and Falinks. All of them can be shiny, and they also have a $2 pass that's available for extra encounters with Ferroseed, Falinks, and 5 premium battle passes. Next up, we're going to have Pokemon GO Fest 2025 Paris. This is going to go from June 13th to 15th, which will also have Volcanion, Zacian, the 2 new shinies, Frigibax and Carbink, as well as the same unknown spawns, the same Spindas, the same regional Pokemon and snapshot encounter, as well as collection challenges and field research tasks, and the same bonuses from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. with ticket holders having the same exact bonuses from 12:01 a.m. to 11:59 p.m. The only thing that is going to be different is the Ancient Temple habitat, which will include Rhyhorn, Sableye, Duskull, Chimchio, Scorpy, Drillbur, Archon, Gothia, Golett, Rufflet, Phantom, Jangmo-O, and Graveyard. You can also encounter a Sandile, and all of those are going to be able to be shiny except for Graveyard. The next event we are going to have is Phantom Ruins, which is going to run from Saturday, June 14th at 10 a.m. to Wednesday, June 18th at 8 p.m. The wild encounters that you are going to be able to see are going to be Rhyhorn, Duskull, Scorpy, Drillbur, Archon, Gothia, Golett, and Phantump. Some trainers might even be able to come across Sableye and Chimchio, and every single one of those Pokemon are going to be able to be shiny, and the following Pokemon are going to be attracted to incense. This is going to include Sableye, Chimchio, Gothia, Rufflet, Phantump, and Graveyard. All of those are going to be able to be shiny except for Graveyard, and Gigantamax and Teleon will be in Gigantamax raids Saturday, June 14th, 6 a.m. to Sunday, June 15th, 9 p.m. There will also be the following bonuses active from Saturday, June 14th at 10 a.m. to Wednesday, June 18th at 8 p.m. These include Incense that will attract certain Pokemon more frequently, 2 times Catch XP, the max particle collection limit will be increased to 1,600, there will be 8 times max particles from power spots, and an increased chance to encounter shiny Gothia and shiny Phantom, with trainers with a ticket also able to receive the following bonus, which will be double catch stardust. There will also be collection challenges to receive encounters and extra rewards, as well as field research task encounters, which will include Gothia, Rufflet, Phantump, and Graveyard, which will all be able to be shiny except for Graveyard, as well as their $2 ticket, which will give you extra encounters with Gothia and Phantump, as well as 5 incense. Finally, we are going to have the Ancients Recovered event going from June 23rd at 10 a.m. to June 27th at 8 p.m., which will be Pokemon appearing in 5-star raids each day, and they will also be featured in a raid hour from 6 to 7 p.m. on that day, which, if I'm not mistaken, means that we will basically have 5 raid days during this event, which is going to be awesome. This will include on Monday, June 23rd, Regirock, Regice, and Registeel. Tuesday, June 24th, we'll have Regieleki. Wednesday, June 25th, we'll have Regidrago. Thursday, June 26th, we'll have Regigis. And Friday, June 27th, we will have Regirock, Regice, Registeel, Regigis, Regieleki, and Redrago. And every single one of them can be shiny. These are going to be the featuring attacks that they will have. Regirock will know the charge attack Earthquake. Regice will know the charge attack Thunder. Registeel will know the charge attack Zap Cannon. Regieleki will know the charge attack Thunder Cage. Regidrago will know the fast attack Dragon Breath. Regidrago will also know the charge attack Dragon Energy. And Regigis will know the charge attack Crush Grip. The max battles will include Gigantamax Rillaboom, Gigantamax Cinderace, and Inteleon. And there will also be the Ancients Recovered times Researched, which will give you Regirock, Regice, Registeel, Regigis, Regieleki, and Redrago. All of them have the chance to be shiny, so make sure you definitely claim those free legendaries while the event is going on. There will also be an Ancients Recovered times Research for the Fleeting Legends ticket, which will be available from June 23rd 10 a.m. to June 29th 6 p.m. for $7.99, which will lead to an encounter of your choice between Galarian Articuno, Galarian Zapdos, or Galarian Moltres. And after catching certain Pokemon from the raid battles, you will have a chance to receive special backgrounds, as well as being a global challenge that everybody around the globe will work together, and the boosts that it will give you are going to be Premier Balls will be more efficient at catching Pokemon after the raids, and the Party Power will also charge faster in the raids. This challenge will run from Sunday, June 22nd at 1 p.m. to June 27th at 1 p.m. So this will run for 5 days. Some of the event bonuses is going to be that the remote raid pass limit is going to be increased to 30 from Monday, June 23rd to Thursday, June 26th. And there's going to be no remote raid limit on Friday, June 27th to Sunday, June 29th. Trainers level 31 and up are guaranteed to receive Candy XL for trading Pokemon from June 23rd at 10 a.m. to June 29th at 11:59. And trainers can also receive special event stickers from Pokestops and gifts. The next event that we are going to have is Pokemon GO Fest Global, which is going to be across the globe. I've made a separate video on this because it's so loaded with stuff, so make sure to go check that out. That video will be out a couple days after this one, so stay tuned for that. That's going to be all of it for June. This seems to be a pretty fun month, and I am definitely happy with these events. Make sure to drop a like on the video if you enjoyed, and as always, if I missed anything, make sure to leave it in the comments below, and thank you so much for watching this until the end.